Hey, what to do? What's up, family? It's your boy Wiijon, and I'm back on the channel with another video. Listen, you are exactly who you think you are. You're perfect. Remember, God made you in His image, so you're already perfect. You don't need no self-help. You don't need no self-development. All we truly need is to have faith in God and to know God, and that's the truth. Now, how does this relate to music? Because you know, on this channel, we do everything music, entertainment, reactions, and I put up my own music too on this channel. So, how does the concept of you don't need to know about nothing, you just need to know about you, and you need to have faith and know God? How does this relate to music? Now, I never take no credit for any music that comes from me. Anything I create, I don't take credit for it. It's all God's work. You feel me? And that's the truth, because music ultimately comes from God. Everything you're ever going to create, everything your favorite artist created, everything anyone on YouTube ever made was already there for them to access. You know what I'm saying? They didn't create the idea, the idea came to them. No one ever comes up with anything, it comes to them by them being in alignment with God, the universe. Because this whole life is one verse, it's connected. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. You feel me? So for me, it made me realize, like with music, especially when I first started, I used to always try to be perfect. I had this whole perfectionist mentality, and what helped me overcome that was realizing music comes from God. And this idea was something I first saw from an interview of Michael Jackson, where it was like music comes from God, and that really stuck to me. You feel me? And yeah, like just me understanding that and starting to let go and realizing, okay, if I want to make the best music, I need to tap in and know that music comes from God. With that being said, as well though, you need to know who you are, because how you think, how you feel, is who you are. It's not about becoming a better person. You need to know you already are a better person. Because, like I said, God made you perfect. So, when you're perfect, then make sure you don't do wrong. Make sure you always do what's right and you're always righteous. And that will reflect in your creative process, in your music as well. You make cleaner music. You're not gonna make music for chasing numbers. You're not gonna make music copying other people. You're simply going to have faith in God and know that God is gonna work through you to create the best music depending on your skill set and your gift. And wherever you at, create from there. And once you've created, once you're done with it and you know you've put your best, put it out into the world and move on to the next one. That's how you're going to continue to stay in alignment with the universe, and you're going to keep making more music, and you're not going to get stagnated, because a lot of people are stagnated in music because they're chasing things like numbers, chasing things like perfection, and they're doing it without having faith. They're thinking they're the one doing it. No, you're not the one doing it. God is the one doing it. You're just a vessel, a tool, an instrument that God is using to create the music. So let go of the ego and let the art create itself. You know, like in the martial art, I think Bruce Lee was the one who says it. I don't need to punch. When my enemy contracts, I expand. When my enemy when my enemy expands, I contract. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to punch, I don't need to punch. It punches all by its own. You feel me? I think that's how the quote goes or something like that. You feel me? I think it was from Enter the Dragon. I might be wrong, guys. You feel me? So y'all can go do your research. But yeah, essentially that's what it is. You have to get out of your own way and let the music create itself. And you need to have a connection with the Father, with God. And know that as long as I maintain my connection with God, the music will write itself. It will come to me. And when it is time for me to practice, to sharpen up my pen game, in terms of like learning new things, whether it's flow, whether it's melodies, whether it's how to write punchlines or word plays, you're going to do that practice and you're going to do it diligently. You're going to put time into it. Because why? It's part of you having faith. Yes, it is. Because the person that doesn't have faith is the person that don't practice their art, that don't do it every day. Are you willing to show your devotion to God? Not just ask God, why is my music trash? Why am I not good enough? All these things that push you in low self-worth. But once you know God and you know you're perfect, then you don't need worth. Because your Father is the most powerful being. And your Father made you perfect in His image. And your Father is going to continue to provide for you, to guide you, to write the music through you. So when you know that, you're going to do your practice. And whether it's good or bad, you're not going to judge, because who are you to judge? Judgment is only for God. All you can do is be like, okay, this is what I've done, God. Thank you. And tomorrow I'm going to do it again. And the next time I'll do it again. And down the line, a year or 2 years from now, you're going to see what an amazing artist you are, if you don't see it already. And even if you're just a beginner and you don't know how to write music, you need to know you're already there. You are already the greatest artist alive. You are already the greatest writer alive. You're already the greatest pianist alive. Whatever type of music you make, whatever form of instrument, whatever it is you have to learn, it doesn't even have to relate to music in any field. As long as you're aligned with God and you know God and you know God is real and you have full faith, then what is will be revealed to you. Now, I don't want to go too deep into this video. I just wanted to share this message because it's going to help with your mindset when it comes to the music. You're going to realize, okay, I just need to do the bare minimum. It's effortless effort. The music writes itself. Once you have these mindsets, you just go with the flow of your life. And you get out on your own way and you stop overthinking. Because what is there to overthink about? These thoughts, these feelings that are holding you back, they're just bad spirits. They're not you. Remember, you are perfect. You're made in the image of the Creator. These thoughts don't serve you. These feelings don't serve you. And you need to know that. If you're a man, you need to know that thoughts and feelings should not hold you back as a man. You need to be still enough and have faith enough to know I can go to my Father God for anything, because it's the Lord of the Lords and He's the Kings of the Kings. And any issues I have is resolved as soon as I'm aligned with God. Anything I don't know about my music will be revealed to me as long as I keep the faith and I keep working on it. Keep working on it. And when I say working on it, it doesn't mean like really like working on it and bring it down. No. If this is your mission and you truly know this is your mission, then the work will be effortless. It'll just be you living. Because ultimately, you should be doing everything for God. I make my music for God, not for myself, not for society, not for fame, not for none of that thing. And once I know that and I'm creating for that space, then if it gets 1 million views, it's all thanks to God. It's all the glory of God. If people like it, it's all thanks to God. You feel me? So that's how you gotta look at it. Any form of creative ventures you're doing, that's how you should look at it. And that's the truth. Coming from Wiijon. Because that's how I operate. And you can go on my YouTube channel and see everything God has created. It's right there for you to see. And you can see me. I'm getting better and better every day in every way, shape, and form. And I'm happy. I feel joy. Every time I make my music, it fills me with joy. Every time I make God's music, it fills me with joy. You see? So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys want more videos like this, just sharing the spirituality behind music and the mindset, make sure you like this video, comment, and I'll make more. And I'm also making videos teaching you the techniques and all of these things. But you don't really need techniques. But For somebody that don't know, sometimes techniques is good, but you should be making music by faith and by intuition. Figure it out yourself. You don't really need to learn from anybody. That's one thing I'm starting to realize. The only teacher you need to learn from is God. Now, if you learn from somebody else, if you learn from me, if you learn from another YouTuber, that's great. But don't think you need to keep going back to those people to learn to make music. You need to find your own style. You need to, like, what is the music in your heart? That's what's more important, okay? Now, to all of us on this path of seeking God and seeking to know Him, His love, His glory, and His grace, to us I say, we are perfect just the way we are, where we are. Peace, love, and namaste. Follow me for more.